Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are doing something different today. Instead of doing contract legendary fights, I decided to take it upon myself and run a new challenge. That challenge is going to be sticking to one fighter, which is Max Holloway on the screen, and we're going to be facing off every single person in the featherweight lineup. So stay tuned, you're going to be watching how many wins I have and how many losses. I will also be doing commentary throughout this video. There are some funny plays or funny strikes that I've done. But other than that, I'm happy to show you guys my actual skill because I think most of you guys are like, there's no way. Now, I've been playing this for a while. Look at this KO right here on the screen. I'm getting knocked down a few times, but as you can see, I'm getting right back up. The key to my gameplay is actually finding how this fighter becomes open, such as hooks. You can see with Faber here, he's a little bit shorter than Max Holloway, but I still have reach and still able to at least try to give him opportunity. So we struck him down right there. He came back. He hit me with a Superman punch. He's continuing to do it. This legendary AI, if you do not knock out the legendary AI in the first round, they will come back and knock you out in the second round. They will play twice as good as you. So most of these fighters, I was actually able to knock them out within the first round in under 5 minutes. Some within 3 minutes. So that tells you pretty much how powerful my plays are. Significant striking is something I love to do. As you can see, that Superman punch got Brian Ortega right in the jaw. Gene Silva didn't even stand a chance in this one. I mean, he's taking a beating. It was uppercut after uppercut. Max Holloway made some mistakes, but not as many as you can see. It's honestly player error and just not watching for things like that, not blocking. But at the end of the day, he still got knocked out. Moving on to the next round. Now, this one was a challenge. I believe we went 2 rounds on this. Yeah, as you can see, I was getting pieced up pretty bad. The key is to not give him any room to breathe. As you can see, his head health was way lower than mine. And we're just going to keep, you know, right hooking, left hooking him. And so my head health continues to get depleted, and I Superman punch him, but he comes back.
Going to the body now with that hook, well placed there. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
And we lay him out, just like that. The key is to find an open space and stick him right in the face. Next up, we have ConorMcGregor. Now, this guy, he wasn't too bad of a challenge. Honestly, I've beaten him before many times. He's doing all this special stuff, but fighting him before, he's quick. So, like I said, don't give him any room to breathe. You literally have to knock him out on sight. So I keep giving him left and right hooks, nothing too special. But then I start to realize that I need to take him out. So, and at this moment, yep, right there, that's when I take him out. So we got Swanson. Swanson wasn't bad. He didn't take me out. He was actually pretty easy. As far as the legendary AI goes, I think I'm probably the hardest player until I meet somebody who is actually my match. So I'm not giving him any opportunities. He's just taking uppercuts. That was too easy. Alright, Stevens, also pretty cake. If anything they change in UFC 6, please make these guys, like the AI, harder.
While this striker knows one direction, that is full. Defensive vision to block that punch.
So he starts giving me work. My head starts to beat. I'm not really watching that, so he starts to notice that I'm making mistakes and being overly aggressive. Then I start to realize that I'm better than him, so just lay him out. All right, Sanchez, very, very easy. This guy, he just left every opportunity for me on the table to tear him up. I mean, that overhand right there, he should have been out. Look at his head health.
Really doing a nice job straight. Reps, but go finish the guy. It seems like the guy's playing.
So overhand always works. If you're wondering about striking in gameplay, you just have to make sure that you're keeping your stamina in check. Then also making sure that you're finding those opportunities and reading that AI. Like DustinPoirier, he wasn't too bad, but he is just as quick as I am. So I had to watch myself because already my head health had just depleted and he knocked me out.
Right hand by the chin.
And this one, that one had me laughing because we both should have been out. But nope, I'm still standing. I'm clearly the better fighter. And I start to get irritated with him, so therefore I knock him out. So Oliveria is a challenge to fight, but he was actually fun. The fact that he moved quite a bit, he didn't give me all the opportunities. He actually made me struggle. But I still collected that W on him. And then at this opportunity, I realized he has to go. So, nighty-night. And mind you, I'm knocking out everybody in less than 5 minutes, first round. If it's going into the second round, that means that they're work for me. The only thing about this particular fighter is that he was quick. He gave me a lot of kicks, and so I wasn't down with that. I love kicking, don't get me wrong. You guys have saw it in my previous gameplay. But it didn't work for him, so I had to strike him. But then I had to like jab him too and be smart about it. And you see how just Max Holloway is just taking it, so I'm trying to come up with a better game plan, and what better game plan? Use a significant strike, right? So there you go. And anytime their head health or even kind of health is low like that, you have to do significant blows. You got to give them the one-hitter quitter. Just like that. So uppercut, clean to the jaw, another W collected. Easy fight right here. Of course, my head's blinking. His head's been blinking before mine. So get him with significant strikes. And he's out of here. Alright, so this one here was a bit of a challenge. This fighter did not give me any room to breathe whatsoever. His health was just outrageous. I mean, as far as his stamina goes, he just wasn't letting me get anything in. Look at all the blocking he did.
Overhand is true. Get a guy hurt. You gotta find a way to you hurt him again. Back to the feet. Huge strike lands there, DC.
And this is where I get irritated and take him out. I am done with him. He pissed me off. Dana White had mentioned while I was playing that I like to play with my food, specifically people I'm fighting. Well, that is partly true. I like to test them, find out, read how they fight, find their weakness, and then strike them out. So this guy was easy. This was like playing on easy mode to me. Mainly because probably my reach. I'm a bit taller than him. Max Holloway is a lot lankier. But no work here, so. And we take him out just like that.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swinging a miss by Zabit Magomed.
This fighter was easy. He's just as tall as me. He should have just as long as reach as me, but he was pretty easy. The only thing that made it difficult was that he was tall. And so I knew to just keep it simple with just, you know, right hook, left hook. He wants to do significant strikes. I'm going to do these little baby strikes. And then I'm going to knock him out.
Ooh, big shot land. Nice straight punch. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that everything right to secure that knock. Huge connection by him there. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to.
So he started blocking quite a bit, wasn't giving me any room. I had to read the room and then finally get him where I thought was good. And that's pretty much in the corner. If you get them in the corner, your chances of winning are pretty high, so.
And starting to find his range here in the pocket.
And on to the next fighter. This guy wasn't too bad. He just made a lot of mistakes. Honestly, look at his health already. And you guys are probably like, well, you're playing with Max Holloway. No, actually, I played against Max Holloway as Max Holloway in this gameplay, just to show you guys my actual game skill. This is not a joke. So another one bites the dust. Dan Hooker was pretty easy. I didn't have to do much with him. Dan Hooker just left himself open, gave me opportunities. I may have missed some punches, but not a whole lot. I just had to read the room, find out what he was bad at, not give him any opportunities, and then just smash him right in the face. Don't be afraid to use uppercuts. Look at what he's doing to me. And then I just come back. And that's how I maintain my record. See, I told you guys, this has nothing to do with the fighter. This has to do with the person playing the fighter. Read the room. I know he's a quick fighter. I know that he's a phenomenal striker. But it's better him than me, so I'm going to get to work immediately. So he's tired. Look at his head health. Look at my health. Clearly, I'm the better player. I'm Black Trunks, of course. You guys haven't noticed already. But I'm just getting him open. He's leaving himself vulnerable. I'm watching for those big, significant strikes, and that's when I make an impact. And so now we got Max Holloway out the way. Now this guy, you guys, he gave me a run for my money. This was actually one of my first L's, and I learned my lesson. Don't give him any room to breathe. That was the horrible mistake that I ever did. Look at my health versus his. I gave him room to breathe, and I made a mistake, and I didn't cover myself. So he knocked me out. And this is the moment where I knew that I really fucked up. And so After that, I just decided that I was going to take this L and try it again. And so here's me trying it again. And so now I'm really pissed off because I did that to myself. He ruined my perfect record. So now I'm going to come back and give him no room to breathe. And so look at his health compared to mine now. If you're ever playing me online or watching my health, this is how you can tell where I'm fed up with the fighter. I don't give him any room to breathe, and I work him. Now I got to give myself room to breathe because my stamina was going down. So once again with that uppercut, now I need a big significant strike to take him out. This is where I got him. There's one. Here's two. He missed that one. There's an opportunity coming up. I see it. And that's the thing. He giving him room to breathe. So we are giving ourselves space. And then this is where I decided enough is enough. So I get him with a right hook. But then I feel like that's not enough, so I have to do something significant, like Superman punch. So what I do is I test these players and see if they can just give a simple right hook for a knockout, and they usually don't, so I have to do something big. This guy was easy, so easy work. Nothing special here. Just getting his head health all the way down to the point where I can just knock him out. So I hit him with an overhand to try to get him to leave himself vulnerable, but he was quick with recovering, and he keeps being quick. So now I'm looking for an opportunity to strike him. That wasn't the cleanest strike, but we'll try it again. So he's socking me like I socked him a few times in this game. And then he three-pieced me. So something clean just like that, so I had to test how many more significant strikes was it going to take for me to get a right hook knockout. Well, I don't know. Now, Oliveria, this guy was easy. He was a little bit of a challenge at first because he wasn't giving me room to breathe. He probably caught my gameplay. Gave me a couple overhands, but I came back.
Because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Right on the button.
So even though Max Holloway has reach, Oliveria still was giving me some work. I was very surprised, but then he started leaving himself open, and I could tell. And then Max Holloway got greedy, and I decided to humble myself. So I decided to stick close and just kind of read the room and start doing significant strikes wherever I could. And that's when I decided to just knock him out. Well, of course, Oliveria tried to get me first. Look at our health, but I got him. Alright, this guy, he was just no match. I felt like he should have just not even came to the fight. This fight was just too darn easy. I mean, it was more of like a sparring match, if I had to describe it. Of course, major height difference there, but still, a sparring match.
Ooh, what a punch. No surprise the striker has come out at his aggressive.
Yeah, he was tearing me up a little bit, but not as much as I thought. Good overhand, though. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to recover from that. Then he gets me again, and I'm in shambles at this point. And you're probably wondering, why didn't I put myself on the screen? You guys, this is a 40-minute video, and it took me 3 hours to go through all of these players. And I did 3 rematches, I believe. 2 or 3 rematches. So By the time I was done with that, I was like, oh, I'm good. Alright, so this one was a difficult match. I didn't get as much room to breathe. He actually was playing sort of in the style that I play. So I decided to humble myself here. Even though my health is looking good, no, he starts whooping my ass.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
So I started making mistakes. Yeah, I gave him a Superman punch. It was a tough round, I'm not gonna lie.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Darren Elkins. Oh, huge right hand! Hey, to each his own, I guess.
So I was serving him up a little bit of body just because I was tired of beating up his head and he wasn't leaving, but then he left me an opportunity. And I secured that W. This one, easy. I may have cried a little in the inside just because my little health got wrecked, but I still had faith in myself. Then I realized how tall I was and how much of a reach that I had, and I should be way more confident.
He's hurting bad here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
So his head health is gone. I'm essentially playing with my food here. Just kind of testing his limit. So I sock him right with a right hook, then left hook. And I keep doing it just because it's fun. And so I secured another W by just a simple kick. Now this guy Choi, oh my goodness, really humbled me with this fight. He made me extremely mad. Look at how he gave me no room. He's throwing elbows, he's throwing jabs, he's throwing hooks, he's blocking well. I was afraid of him. He actually started kicking me to death throughout these rounds. I had to rematch him because look at his health. I was fine until I started getting angry with him because he wasn't going down quick. I thought I had him right here. Nope. Made a mistake, left myself open, took an elbow to the face, left myself open again, keep leaving myself open. And he's finding opportunities. And then here's where I made the mistake. My error was real bad. Because I don't know how many more punches I can take, but given how many times that I've sat down in the last 15 seconds, it wasn't looking good for me. Look at my face. Like, I'm in critical condition right now. What was that swing? I don't know. Boom. At that point, I was so mad at myself, so I had to restart this game. I didn't rage quit. I just know I'm a better fighter. So then I started not giving him any room, but then look at our situation again. We're back at the same situation. So I started playing smarter and harder. So it's either him or me. And I decided it was going to be him at the end of the day. So again, here's that W that I'm looking for. I'm really hoping for it. He's trying to humble me. There it is again. The overhand didn't work for me. And then he really made me mad because then I started getting laid out. And I wasn't liking it. It took me a long time to try to beat him throughout this round. So I started doing only significant strikes. Any ones that I could find.
Right hook to the head blocked.
And there was the W that I collected. And that was the second rematch for Choi. Now I'm saying that most of these guys isn't a challenge, but if I have to go to round 2 with you once again, you're a challenge. But this guy was no match for me. I mean, I was already beating him up before he even started thinking about trying to fight me. I don't know if the PC knows that I'm getting in their head mentally, but he was just no match for Max Holloway.
sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it. Oh.
So once again, I'm playing, and I'm just testing him. He seems pretty easy. I don't think he's going to knock me out. But I'm going to knock him down a few times. I'm not going to play too aggressively. I'm just going to give him some straight blows. So I got him in the corner, and then I knock him out. All right, so once again, we're moving up the ladder, and these guys are no match for Max Holloway. I think the hardest fighter on here that I fought was Choi and Holloway, just because they were quick and they did a lot of damage and they tested my skill. But remember, this is legendary AI, so I'm not giving anybody any room to breathe whatsoever. I'm trying to get all the smoke. He's backing up. He thinks he's a good fighter, but nah, he's moving around way too much, and I'm going to catch him slipping. Just like that. I'm going to catch him slipping again. Sit him down. And then I'm going to catch him slipping again. And so I got to give him the benefit of the doubt because he tried. He tried hard. And here we go. So this guy humbled me. He did give me my third L. I wasn't too happy about that. I mean, I had him, or at least I thought I had him, but he had me. And I left myself vulnerable. I shouldn't have done that. Look at that. Overhand got me dead in the face. And I was disappointed in myself for taking that. But then I just decided that I was going to take L number 3 and just move on. So I wanted to finish this fight, but still try to protect myself. But as soon as I seen my head bloody like that and flashing, I knew it was over. And it just takes one more hit.
Well, now you see some visible in the game plan.
And I thought I was lucky. I really thought I was lucky. I thought I was getting him here, and he just came and moved in quickly on me and collapsed me like a lawn chair. So I took that L. I restarted this match, and then I came back and I smashed him with a vengeance because I didn't like the way he sat me down. So I went to work early. I started beating his ass. He started overhand swinging me, and I started to just right hook, left hook, jab him up, kick him. I even tried like doing everything. So now you can see his health is depleted. I mean, I royally messed him up. And he's leaving himself open, so now I'm looking for the perfect opportunity to just send him home. And at this very moment, I'm wondering, why is he still conscious? And I'm asking myself this. And then I missed the opportunity. And then I hooked him right in the chin. This guy, just like the rest of them, y'all, they were no match for Max Holloway. I don't even understand. I mean, I'm just this good. You guys can see this. And while I was doing these contracts, I actually thought to myself, all of those contracts leading up, yeah, I may have lost on pro or hard, but that's because you guys are seeing mistakes that I make right now in these games, just because of those. Hadn't it been for those, I probably would beat every single person in the contract weekly or daily lineup. These guys are just simply no match for me. And I'm going to sit and humble him right now. He's just going to have to go home. He's not made to beat Max Holloway. No one is. Not even me. Look at this guy. He's missing. He's scared. He's running. He's not striking. He's trying to decide. I'm testing him at this point. He's just making bad decisions, and I'm just tearing him up. So here's where my record just starts getting glorious. Yeah, I may have lost 3 times, but I'm knocking him out. I'm just mowing them down like they're the damn lawn.
Nice defense there. Huge block.
And here we go, serving him up. Another W collected. And so we're now getting at the top of the list here. And so we just got a couple more fighters to go. And so I'm realizing that, damn, I just beat this whole lineup with 1 fighter. This is highly unusual. I should probably post this online. Well, here you guys go. So, as you can see, I'm over here getting excited. I'm fighting aggressive. I'm noticing that my health is almost where his is. So I start going to work. I start protecting myself, reading his offense and defense skills. Then I start tagging him up. So then I started giving him significant strikes because he's kicking me a lot. I should be fearful of his kicks because that's how he's going to win. So I started knocking him down. Then I wait for the perfect opportunity to just knock his block off. And there was the moment. So I knew once I got him wobbling, keep going at it. And then that significant strike happened, and then I knew that I needed to be careful. Either I was going to get got or he was going to get got. But most importantly, I thought it was going to get him. I love being a high-stakes fighter. This is the part that drives me, is when we're both empty on health, and then I just come back and just beat you. Just like that. Simple. Alright, this guy, smaller, skinny. I mean, yeah, we're both the same weight class. Can't fight the same weight class, but the only thing that I liked about him was that he was quick. He actually wanted to fight. Everybody else, I mean, they fought with their lives, but I was better. But he didn't stand a chance. Look at his health versus mine. I already taxed him in the beginning, and I keep taxing him. I'm not giving him any opportunity. And this is when I realized I just need to knock him out. And I'm going to keep giving him uppercuts, right hook, left hook. And then he comes with an overhand, and then boom. And I just keep beating his body up because his head is already gone. So then I just start to take him out. And there's another W I collected. So, all right. So we got Allen as the last fighter. And so this guy, I'm not going to lie, when I played with him in legendary contracts, he was pretty fast. I'm still going to take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, I have Max Holloway. And yes, he was busting my ass at first. But then I came back. And then I thought about it. And I was like, I'm not going to end this game with an L. I'm going to have him hold the L, not me. It was pretty terrifying, but nope. I believed in myself just like I always do when my health is this low. Yep, my head is beeping. I'm just not caring. I'm just concerned about getting a W. The overhand worked in my favor, but now I'm realizing I'm in close range and I'm not blocking, and I need to block. But then we go to round 2 and he survived somehow, at least to my knowledge. And then I looked at my health and I looked at his health and I was like, boy, you about to be gone. So then I just keep serving him up. Boom, boom, and easy W right there. And that's how we ended that contract. All right, so this guy, easy work. I was like, you know what? He is truly my last fighter. I'm just gonna serve him up real quick because I thought Allen was my last fighter, but I was like, gee, that's a lot of people I went through. That's crazy. So I was like, you know what? Let me just give it all I got. I was at the very end of my 3 hours, and then I just started putting him to work. If we was gonna put on the show today, I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys a 46-3 record. And if you guys are still with me at the end of this video, that means you absolutely love my gameplay, and I have something special for you next week. We are actually releasing bantamweight, the same thing. I have picked a fighter, and we're going to see how many people we knock out in that entire lineup. So if you guys are sticking with this video and you saw this all the way to the end, you definitely know I'm a piece of work. And if you want to challenge me, please put that in the comments. I'm more than happy to challenge you guys. Other than that, we have got ourselves another successful W. And looks like I had to go back eventually, and I may have left some fighters out because, mind you, I thought Alan and Aldo were our last fighters. But then when I stopped recording, I was like, wait, I might be missing a couple people. So here we are thinking that I was done, and I'm not done. So now I'm knocking out Sterling, and he's quick, so I gotta be careful. And I'm not giving him any opportunities because he's knocked me out before. This guy is no mess. But once again, I have faith for myself. Woodson, this was an easy fight. I specifically gave him champion trunks because I wanted to show off and show who is the real champion. You may be the champion, taller than me, longer reach, but I'm going to hand him his first L. And that's how we get started. We're giving him his first L. Leave no crumbs left. I mean, look at this guy. He's quick, he's fast. Back to the feet now. All right, so I thought I was a goner after that. I was like, there's no way. But then I came back. Now this guy, Volkanovski, or I would say Volkanovski, whatever, these names are just out there. But this guy, I remember I went through a couple contracts with him, and he's a hard fighter. I saved the best for last, to be honest. Because when I started playing this again, I didn't think about doing this challenge, but I was like, why not? I should probably fight everybody in this lineup. I'm gonna see how many W's and how many L's I can take before somebody notices that, hey, this is a chick playing on legendary mode. How is she winning? Well, you know, practice makes perfect. Learn how to fight. Honestly, it's just reading the AI. So if y'all having questions like, damn, how is she this good? Honestly, I'm just looking for open spaces. Anytime they drop those hands, it's an opportunity for me to knock them out. This guy was serving me up, and I thought he was going to give me my final L. Until I smacked him in the face with a kick. And then I was pretty confident that I was going to win just like that. Alright, so Jack Shore, I don't even know why I didn't even, I mean, I could have just blew on him and then he probably would have lost because, my goodness, look at my health compared to him. He didn't even stand a chance. I mean, that boy was gone before he even started. I mean, I slept him. Juno, he was a piece of work. I mean, a lot of these fighters are. He's got that high guard up. I mean, he's just blocking and eating everything at the same time. And I don't care. I'm just swinging. I keep swinging. But I'm going to collect my final W on this one. And then we're going to move on from that. But if you guys are still watching, thank you guys so much. And to my 64 subscribers, you've made it this far. If you love this gameplay, please like and subscribe to the video. I know that you guys have been awesome and commenting and liking everything and watching everything. I just want to say I'm thankful, and please let me know if you guys are looking forward to the next videos. And I will be doing heavyweight as well as welterweight challenge and even flyweight. So if you guys have any suggestions on what type of gameplay, holler at me, and we'll see you guys next week.